We're going to hear now from our lay leader, Steve Rieker, and our assistant lay leader, Don McFarland.
Good morning. I'm the Don McFarland one of that pairing. That's Steve over there. I wanted to know, by show of hands, who received a letter in the mail this week from the church? Anyone? I'm sending it out till tomorrow. Okay. Well, I got an advance copy. That's why I thought everyone got one.
Good save.
And in it, you're going to find information about our annual pledge drive. But there's some information in the letter that will help you decide or help you find ways to contribute or participate in that drive. Our budget this year for the 2024 year was established at $478,000. We are currently running in a little bit of a deficit to that budget, but we're keeping things sort of in balance by underrunning some of our expenses. And we are looking to increase our budget next year by 5 to 7%, which would increase that budget to about $510,000. And we're going to need your help to help us reach that goal. So I have 3 actions for you today. One is to plan on being in church either in person or online to listen to our speakers. We have 3 speakers lined up for the next 3 weeks. Second action is to consider how you might be able to participate in either increasing your level of giving or establishing a level of giving that you haven't done in the past. And the third one is, if you have any questions or information that you would like to know before you make decisions like that, contact Steve or me. You can ask us after church or email us, call us, whatever you need. If you have information you want, we're happy to get it for you. Today's speakers, I think, I don't know if it's both of you or one of you, but Mark and Aurora Matzke are going to come up and talk to us a little bit about the preschool, one of our thriving ministries. Thank you.
Good morning, church. Good morning. I think we decided that I was going to introduce us, so I'll do that quickly and turn it over to Aurora.
Oh, I switched sides, sorry.
We are Mark and Aurora Matzke. We've been members, I think, for 3-ish years now. I think we returned to in-person services when the church did after the pandemic. But we came to the church, or came to know the church far before that, when our kids started attending the preschool here in the, I don't know, late 2010s. Yeah. And they did that for, I think, maybe 4 years, start to end. They are now 9 and 10. Christian and Ayelet are their names. And we learned to love the preschool. There were many memorable moments throughout that time, but I wanted to share one very quickly. The preschool requires its parents to routinely volunteer. And so I was volunteering. I think I had chosen a Wednesday instead of my regular day, whichever day that would have been. And Wednesdays are the days that Pastor Paula used to provide a little children's message here in the sanctuary. And so if you can imagine, 25 little preschoolers surrounding Pastor Paula on the steps. The lights are off. The only light are the stained glass windows. She was giving a message, and one of the students interrupts and says, "Where is God?" And without hesitation, Pastor Paula says, "God is everywhere." And it was this magical moment, and there were many of those, and just, Paula, thank you for your magic. Real quick, before I turn it over, outside of church, I am a civil servant. I work as an aerospace engineer for the federal government. I improve aviation safety. Aurora teaches writing and argumentation at Chapman University.
Oh my gosh, he is as lovely. He's like that. He is that lovely all the time. Okay, so if a couple different things then. We, of course, as Mark mentioned, we provided service while our children were in the preschool. You know those big blue boxes you see out there by the playground? At one point, it's been several iterations, but Mark actually rebuilt them, painted them blue, all that kind of stuff. We've continued to give to the preschool as part of our annual giving because we found such life there. Pastor Paula also asked us to mention kind of some of the other things that we do and the ways that we give. And I just wanted to thank you for the message today. I think one of the things that we don't think about enough is that as humans, we're actually physiologically designed to give, that when we do that, it actually releases endorphins and chemicals in our bodies that actually make us healthier and happier as people. And so it's actually a very it's a very generous gift that God has given us. So we do volunteer here when we get the opportunity, and we give. We also volunteer out in our communities. We're connected to actually a couple of different churches through our family, and we're just so grateful to be here and have this be our home church, where we have the opportunity to grow and learn together. I'm sure you've seen our little people as they run through every week, and to see them and to let them grow in an environment where the people are so committed to being present with one another and being present in their community in ways that make a difference, I think has made all the difference to our family, and is why we're here.